Welcome. Hello. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy holidays. Thank you, everyone, for joining us for what is the final 2021 show for Trash Kingdom, the global improv super team. Thank you so much for being here, and big thank you to Trash Kingdom for doing the show and for being such a great part of Queen City Comedy.
Aww.
Aw.
Okay.
I've rediscovered the miracle of Christmas. Before I forget, what I'd like for everybody watching in the chat, we need a suggestion for this team. So put in any question that you would like the team to answer, anything at all. Please drop that into the chat, and that will fuel their improv. I'm very excited about their show, and I'm very excited about a lot of the things that we have coming up in 2022. We've got a couple things left this year. We've got some shows next weekend. We've got a great slate of workshops and classes already next year. So check out Queen City Comedy on Facebook or Eventbrite and check out those. But we're going to keep going in 2021, including tomorrow. We have what I think is pretty cool, one of our comedy conversations with the legendary Kevin McDonald from The Kids in the Hall. So sketch comedy fan or a comedy fan or a 90s fan and want to have a chance to come on screen and talk to Kevin and ask him anything you want. You can ask him about The Kids in the Hall. You can ask him about the new Amazon show that they've got coming out this year. You can ask him about the Festivus episode of Seinfeld, because he was in that. Whatever you want to ask, you feel free. So, and by the way, that event is completely free. And I happen to know, because I just checked, there are still a few spots left. So again, completely free, chance for you to talk to a legend in comedy. How do we make it free? Well, that's just part of Queen City Comedy's mission. And if you would like to support that mission, there's lots of ways that you can do that. Venmo, there's our number there, PayPal at Queen City Comedy, or there's a bunch of numbers and letters that you can type in. I will drop that in the Facebook for you to use that if you would so like. But you didn't here to come you didn't come here to hear me talk about all that stuff. You came to see Trash Kingdom. So if I could, please welcome Trash Kingdom to the stage. Come on out, everybody. Oh, fantastic. So just briefly, I'm going to spotlight you and ask you to introduce yourself and say hello. So starting with Chris.
Oh my goodness. Hey everyone, I'm Chris, she, her, zooming at you from Seattle. Excited to be here today with Trash Kingdom.
Hey, oh my gosh. Hello, I'm Vera, she, they. I am zooming in from Nottingham today. Hello.
Hey. Oh, it's me. Okay, cool. Hi. I always get surprised. And I was like, yeah, it's gonna have to be me. Hello, my name is Fiona. My name is also she, her. My pronouns are she, her, and I am zooming in from you from the wilds of this mystic plains of the northwest of England, known as Burnley, and that is where I am today.
Fantastic.
Hello. I'm Anime. I'm she, her. I'm from Manila in Asia.
Hello, I'm Adira from India. She, her pronouns.
Hey.
Hello, I'm Sonia, zooming in from Boise, Idaho. Pronouns are she, her.
All right. And that is Trash Kingdom. Give it up for Trash Kingdom, everybody. Thank you so much. All right. I'm going to turn it over to you, but we got some great suggestions. I have selected the one from Michael. Mm-hmm. And Michael has a question for you. Michael says, do you have any toys from childhood?
Ooh.
Thank you, Michael.
Thanks, Michael.
That's such a cool question.
Is it toys that we still have from childhood, or just toys in childhood?
Like, I suppose we're at liberty to answer both.
That is fair. I guess I can quickly start off. So currently I am zooming in from Burnley. I'm coming from my childhood room. So I do have within various arm's reach childhood toy. I can pick one up now, which I guess it's very typical of me, but I'll bring him forward. It is obviously my Legolas. Ooh, can you see him? Yeah, Legolas thing. So I was a massive Lord of the Rings fan. And I just thought Orlando Bloom was the coolest person ever. I think he's still pretty cool, but less so because I went off him because I realized he didn't have long blonde hair, which is a very bad thing. But that's one of the toys that I've kept that for over 20 years now. Yeah, it's quite old, that Legolas thing. But yeah, so I obviously there are plenty of physical toys around, but I am very lucky to still have a room at my parents that hasn't been shoved into the beyond.
Yeah, I think about Orlando Bloom sometimes. I wonder what is he up to? Like I remember he used to be like kind of like omnipresent, just like everywhere. And I guess I could go to his IMDb, but I'm more just speculating.
Whatever happened to him? Yeah, he's still active. He does theatre stuff. He's married to Katy Perry now, the singer Katy Perry.
Seriously?
Yeah. Oh my god, guys, did you not follow their on and off relationship? Like she wrote songs about him. It's on various. Anyway, that's going away from the topic.
That's good for Orlando. He's a lucky person.
I mean, good for Katy Perry. I was very jealous of her for a long time.
Wait, so this is Katy Perry who used to be married to Russell Brand?
The exact same Katy Perry.
Right.
What about anyone else? Anyone else got toys from childhood or any that you can remember?
I don't have the physical toys, but like I bought a pack of Uno, those playing cards, which I used to play all the time. And I wanted to bring it back into my life, but nobody wants to play with me. Or they have, and they're like, this isn't fun. I'm like, I'm not sure I can have it in my life anymore.
Vera, is it because they don't want to play with you? Because you're very competitive. I don't know. I'm just asking out. Are you that person who's like waiting till the final card and you just go, oh no, and smack the hand? Oh no.
Yes, I am. Well spotted.
Knew it.
But I don't know. I like it because it's simple. I don't like complicated games, like, you know, where you have to actually use brain power.
Oh.
It's nice to have games, where you can just enjoy, like, play them without.
Yeah, and shout in a valid way.
Yeah, the game
Justify
itself is
shouting.
competitive. Or no, the game itself is simple, but the player can be as competitive and ruthless as they desire.
Yeah.
So have you always won at Uno then, Vera, or have you ever let someone else win or any of those sort of things? Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't think I've always won at Uno, but
Oh, look at that face though. Like,
No,
I've
no, no.
always won. I don't keep a tally.
I was a child a long time ago. I just remember having a lot of fun. So I don't think I was consistently winning. I don't think so. I wasn't that. Even Uno with its simplicity, I wouldn't like be totally focused on it. I just like, I guess the social aspect of it. But you know, I did win sometimes.
The social aspect of Uno, of shouting at each other.
How do y'all feel? Do you want to do some scenes?
I think we can get into
Yeah,
some scenes.
let's
do it.
go.
Let's go. What?
All right, everyone get in here. This is Vera's super PAC to make sure that Vera always wins. Okay. So we've got funding, you know, we've got about 37 million in the bank. You know, we know that just lasts us about a week. Yeah.
It's all spent on the popcorns and the Coke that we use to, bribe the players.
I mean, she has to win. I mean, she's a nightmare otherwise, right?
Oh,
I mean, last year, my God.
that's why we rented out the stadium.
I mean, you have to like contain the damage in case anything goes wrong.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, used the rest of the funds not used for the popcorn and other bribery.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I thought this year was all about, I thought bribery was our theme this year.
Well, extortion as well.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot. You specifically are like the best at extortion, I feel, you know.
Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah, I have been known to, do my job really well. I mean, the rest of you, your bribery skills are like incredible. I mean, you do the voices, you wear the hats.
Oh, the costumes, the specs, they matter a lot. If you remove a completely different person.
Yes.
Yes. And so speaking of voices, we know that Vera wants us to do like raccoon voices this year on the sidelines, like giving her inspiration.
Mexican raccoons, right?
For some of us, yeah.
Okay. Oh, have we all been allocated different raccoon accents? Okay.
I thought that was a secret, Chrysanthemum. I didn't think that should have been shared with Vera, because Vera didn't want us to share it with her.
No, you're right, Morning Glory. It was supposed to be. I'm sorry, everyone. I was supposed to like keep it a secret that I meant to be an Icelandic raccoon. You know, they're very rare.
I didn't hear that. I did not hear that. Erase. Frangipani, you're being awful quiet down there. What's going on?
Mm-hmm.
I lost my raccoon voice. I'm so sorry.
Edit. Okay. Have you got any queens?
No queens.
All right, you don't have any queens, so you're going to have to pull out the second card of the pack and then give that to me.
I got a queen.
You got a queen.
Elizabeth.
Oh,
Get up! Come here!
So this is I know this is brand new to you, Simon. This is a rule we call the Queen's Rule, where we bring out there. So when I say, have you got any queens, and you say no, then we have a queening coronation thing so that we can all appreciate it. So we've got the queen here now.
The corgis are coming also.
Oh, we're playing with the corgi expansion as well. Fantastic. Okay, so with this, the corgis come. So we've got 1, 2, 3 corgis. How many corgis have you got in your pack?
6.
So Sandra's got 6. Simon, how many corgis have you got in your pack?
No, I don't have any corgis.
Okay,
either.
don't worry. I know you're just learning. It's totally fine. So we've got, we've got 6 corgis and a crowning of the queen. Do you happen to have any jokers at all or anything like that? Or we'll have to play reverse queen's rules?
I am a joke.
Oh, that's great,
And life
Sandra.
is a joke.
No, Sandra, don't be. We're playing with that optional rule. You're playing with the optional rule there. We'll see what Simon, what do you have?
Well, they're all 3s.
Oh, hold up, everyone. Sorry. They're all 3s.
They're all 3s.
Damn. You got the game there, Simon. Why didn't you say soon you've just got all 3s? That is like the winning move in this card game. How did you not know that? Look, and you've got them all matching colours.
Wow. I'm still learning, but
It's a very simple game, Simon. I gave you that PDF of 500 pages. Did you not read it?
Well, if I may say, 3s aside, I'm so happy to be let out of the spire so I may have a bit of fun.
I think I won you now, if I understand. Is that right? The queen and corgis are mine.
With those 3s, absolutely. You get all of that. You've completely cleaned me out, Simon. Amazing.
Well, I skimmed the PDF.
Edit.
Well, hello, Fiona. It's not a dream. I'm really here. Do I have to tell my name as well?
Okay, I just woke up.
For your reference. Yes.
No,
Yes.
I gave up on you.
What?
Legolas, I'm sorry. It's just after you married the one person and now you're with Katy Perry and
That's real life. But I'm here in your dream. I mean, not dream, in your room. But I came out for you, Fiona.
oh my gosh. I dreamed about this when I was 11 and 12 and 13 and 14 and then when I finished school, I gave up on it because I realized you didn't have the long blonde hair. I thought you did, but
Yeah. I had to, dye it not blonde. But I'll do that again for you. For you, Fiona. I've had so much obstacles. I have to cut out the directors. I have to cut out the films and then jump out of them to come and meet you. I'm here now, as you dreamed.
this is great. Legolas, I have thought about this for so long.
No excuses. Edit.
Amazing work. Everyone come back. Well, I felt seen quite a lot there. As a sort of inspiration from that scene, I want to know if anyone else has had any, I'm not going to say weird crushes, because that's not fair, guilty pleasures or anything like that. Any crushes that you have were like, this is a person that I admire and I fancy them to a certain extent. I wonder if anyone else has had something similar. Obviously, mine has been very explored. Athera, let's go.
I don't want to give publicity to the mainstream movies that were so much of an influence in my childhood because of the creator per se, but they were so it's magical. So probably everybody will know what I'm talking about. Oh my god, I was so invested. I I used to repeat the scenes from the movies. Harry, don't eat the chocolate. Go eat the chocolate. You're gonna get all warmed up because the oh, I forgot. Dementors would, send chills down your body. I would jump on real sticks like this and then pretend to ride a broomstick. I was so invested. My friends thought I was weird because I really did that in front of them. And I really believed for a moment that I would get letter to Hogwarts being a half adult, not even a kid. So I was really, really into the world. Yeah, sorry.
No, don't be sorry. I think we're all waiting for a similar sort of letter, and it's never come. So that's why I blame you know who, the real you know who of that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I love that.
I will mention quickly that I have never read or watched any of the HP franchise. So anytime it comes up in scenes, I always yes and hard with stuff that's really wrong. So the second thing is that in the late 90s, there was a show called Dawson's Creek. And the first season in particular, I think is like a perfect season of television. And I cut out a picture of Joshua Jackson from 17 magazine.
Yes.
And I put it on my bedroom wall. And then I think I found like a piece of foam, like a small piece of foam, and I cut the shape of a heart. I'm not like artistic. And I like colored it fuchsia, and then I taped the heart next to him.
But this was on the wall or the ceiling? Sorry.
This was on the wall.
Okay, I don't know why I thought ceiling. Sorry.
It was like a romantic thing, not like yeah. He used the word cataclysmic, and I know he didn't write it, but like I loved the way he said cataclysmic.
He is very cute.
Oh, I really appreciate that you remember that. Like that detail.
All right. Well, I guess with that, let's try and get back into some more scenes. Let's see some inspiration.
Mom, do you think there are people out there who still cut out pictures of me and put them on?
Oh my God. My dearest Joshua, it would be a crime if that was not true, so I know it's true.
Would it be a crime in like all the states? I mean, and like, how would we legislate for that? Mom, I love you and I trust you, but on this matter, I feel that my popularity is not. Damn that, Dawson!
Oh, Joshua, goodness. I know that James Vanderbeek got so much heat back in the day, and it's him on the dock and he's weeping and the promos are, but it's about you. It's always been about you.
I know, but I don't get as many letters anymore. I mean, like, maybe it's all going to spam. Is that the people using the email, or I mean, Mom, I'm getting jowly.
Oh, my dearest Joshua, I have to tell you, I have to just be truthful with you that I have made a little change recently to how I vet the communications that come in for you.
Mother.
I used to give you all the letters right off the bat. Okay, it's a little over 10,000.
Oh,
this is just from the San Francisco area.
What are you saying, Mother?
Joshua, I've been reticent to let you know that you're actually the most popular actor on planet Earth. I quit my job at IBM. I spend all my time going through fan correspondence now. And I love it.
Mom, when were you gonna tell me this? Did you just want me to break down like this? And is this some sort of Mom? I don't understand.
Okay. I mean, look, you know, the gift giving has always been hard for me. And I was thinking, like, you know, when Joshua turns 50 one day, like, I don't want to fail. So I thought, well, why don't I save it? Save all the others.
This to celebrate me? You're doing this to big me up? What? Oh my God, Mom. Mom, I'm gonna bring you down the next red carpet I get invited to.
Edit. Come quick, chums. We're ready for the sorting ceremony. Oh gosh. I hope I'm putting quafflecoof.
I hope I get in Bumblybuck.
Oh, that'll be jolly, Japes. What about you, dear friend? What one are you hoping to be in?
I want to be in the Grapely Grape.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you know who the head of Grabley Grape is?
Yeah. You know what? Is it?
Samuel?
No? Am I wrong?
Yeah. There's no such thing as Grabley Grape. There's no house called Grabley Grape.
My brothers, they scammed me again.
Samuel, good chum. I don't think your heart is in this role play. Look, we've worked really hard on reading all the books, listening to all the audio, watching the films, getting things signed, having little Funko Pops. I don't think you're a real fan.
Oh.
No. I've left my sleep. I watched the movies today morning from 6 o'clock to 6 o'clock. I am a fan. I'm a true fan.
Oh yeah.
You took 6 months to do everything. I watched the movies today.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Okay. What's the number one rated on the Snorkely Snore website of the films? What's the title?
I knew that. Susan, give me a hint. Susan.
Don't help them, Susan. Don't help them.
Tag out Fiona and Sonia. All right. So you're looking to have Grapey Grape integrated into the franchise universe. So it looks like you were right all along.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. It's no problem. Okay. Website number 1. It's in there. Okay.
Can you also add that Samuel becomes the head boy?
I hate to tell you this, but that's pretty far fetched for the fan universe.
Oh, okay. Just add Samuel somewhere, anywhere.
Tag out Chris. It's a wonder to meet fans. Sorry, who should I make this out to?
Samuel.
Fantastic. Oh, it's so lovely to meet. What's your? I hate to ask, but what's your favorite part of the book?
It's. I have it on top of mine. It's Susan.
All right, don't help them.
IG. Good. IG good. Yes.
Okay. Well, it was lovely to meet you. It was lovely to meet you, Samuel.
Thank you. I'm just gonna write off my phone.
Mom, I want to be the next Hermione.
I know, my sweet child. I anticipated this. So I've removed you from standard school. And I have provided for you this magic wand.
So, Mum, you're a witch all this time?
My dearest Sapphire, I have kept it from you for too long, and for that I apologize.
So, that is why I'm so into all this witches movie and sorcerer books.
Well, yes, it is not unusual for a child to want to emulate one's mother.
Mom, I want to say your best spell, please.
Okay, Sapphire, we do it together. And of course we know it is sung.
Yes.
Oh, the winds of mountains
The
come.
winds of mountain come.
Oh, but the angels, they fly into our faces.
Oh, the angels fly to our faces.
And don't you know we love it?
Don't you know we love it?
Okay, the rose petals on the ground as instructed. It is done. We have created 12 snakes to do our bidding.
Oh,
For you.
Mom. I'm so mad at you for telling me this special family trait this late, but it's never too late, Mom.
Oh.
I know, Sapphire. It's never too late to make a gaggle of 12 snakes together with one's child.
Edit. Well, there you have it, folks. Everyone come back. I guess one question I have sort of inspired by that scene, have you ever had a relative or parent figure that has done something for you that you were angry about, like done something for the best of you, if you see what I mean? You asked for them, etc. Any thoughts on that at all? Or not?
I guess what comes to mind, one Thanksgiving, I don't know if this was like the best. Basically, my sister was kindly going to cook like the whole meal. She loves to cook, and she was going to cook the meal for us. But my mom was getting worried about the timing, and so she wanted to help her with the turkey. But my sister really wanted to like do this all by herself. So my mom, it kind of ended in my mom like helping with the turkey, but then my sister getting a bit upset about that, and then like just being like, fine, like you guys can cook this whole meal.
Oh.
That's just what came up.
I love that.
Like at the time it was very like there was some awkwardness, but looking back it was just really funny.
Yeah, I do have.
Love.
Oh, go on, Athera.
No, I was just saying so much love.
Yeah, everyone exactly.
Yeah, it's similar sort of thing in a way. Like my mum was helping my sister out with math homework, and obviously again we all have this with generational sort of thing. You work out things differently, and of course my sister was like, no, it has to be done like this. My mum was like, well, I'm not so sure, and obviously was doing it her method. Oh, it was an interesting evening where eventually my sister was like, right, I'm running away, and then got a tent and camped out in the garden for like 2 hours.
Oh.
ultimately it was trying to help, but because there was so loggerheads as a result. And I think I can't remember where I was in the story, but my mum realized that, oh, Alex, my sister's way was much easier, and so there had to be like a peace offering situation.
What's loggerheads?
It's like when you're at each other's, like sort of like you can't see past each other. You're sort of stubborn. You can't see the other person's point of view. That's how I always think of it, anyway.
For a brief second, I thought it meant. Sorry, Vera,
No,
but I thought it meant lager, like beer, like lager.
Oh, lager beer.
Sorry, I see the Florida beer.
You know what? That would make it a much more interesting story.
I've had relatives on 2 accounts offer to read my fortune. One wanted to read my palm, and the other was like, well, just get the astrology chart read. And I'm like, it's just like a sneaky way of you like wanting to control my life.
Oh.
And then like quite scarily they'll be like, we're not sure if you're ready to hear the news. I'm like, oh my god. I don't want to know.
Did they read palms like professionally, or were they only doing it for you?
Not professionally, but for like people.
Yeah, there's some sort of knowledge, and they're like, oh, I see, that sort of thing.
Do you remember what they said? Like,
no, I chickened out. I was like, I don't want to know what you have to say, because it feels too like, if I had my fortune read, it should be by someone impartial, not someone who's trying to help me.
Yeah, somebody who does it, rather than like, oh, because you're right. There's that whole sort of thing going. Well, it's none of your business, but also, what do you mean? Oh, I shouldn't tell you this. That's like, why? What have you seen? Like, so there's 2 sides of that. I love that.
There is something that I thought I was doing, like that was requested when I was a child. Okay, so I have a couple of younger sisters, and when one of them was 4 and I was 7, the 4-year-old asked me to cut her hair. And depending on the kind of household you grew up in, sometimes hair is treated as extremely important, a big deal, especially if you grow up, being raised to be like under the system, So, okay. So like we went to my bedroom, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna help out my little sis. And I, by the way, I think I remembered this situation differently than everyone else involved. But like, yeah, I had a scissors,
I think it went
and I was
super well.
I was standing by the window, cut her hair shoulder length. It was like kind of like a jagged bob. I thought it was all right.
oh my god.
Bring her downstairs, and my mom is like weeping. I have like, she's like dismayed and sorrowful. So for the first and only time in my life at 7 years old, I get grounded, which at the time, what that means is not being able to change the channel on the TV. And I felt like I was really in it, like suffering. And when that week was, I don't have a lot of memories from my childhood, but when that week was over, I distinctly remember being in the kitchen, going up to this like 1 foot by 1 foot cube of a TV and pushing the button to change the channel. I remember the tactile sensation of changing the channel.
Oh, well, I think with that, let's
do
go
some
into
scenes.
some final scenes.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Well, Julie, if you want to change a channel, you've got to do it. Because I'm not allowed to touch a television.
But Brittany, like, it's so far away.
Yes, but Julie,
Brittany,
Mom said I'm not allowed to touch the television, so you've got to do it. And I don't care if it's.
Why do I always have to do it? You always say this, I'm not allowed to do this, I'm not allowed to do that. Like it's always on me to do stuff. Why is it always me? Because you're not allowed to do it.
I mean, maybe your big hands will be helpful in this case.
What's wrong with my hands?
You've got mom's hands.
No, don't say that. I don't have mum's hands.
Yes, you do.
No.
I've got dad's hands. They're beautiful and elegant.
No, you have mum's hands too.
Oh, she's really murdering your favorite song, isn't she?
Stop it! Stop it, Brittany! You're just being mean.
Julie, if you want to do something about it, you have the agency.
Stop it! You're overwhelming me with talking about my big hands and you not being able to touch things.
Mom!
Mom!
Mom, Julie's bullying me again.
Mom, Brittany won't touch things.
Edit.
Edit.
Okay, yeah. So, kids on the block who've done things for the siblings, get in here.
I'm already here. Come.
Yeah, I'm it's a place we could talk. I feel like we need to, since we're all grounded and we snuck out. My deal is that my little brother Tim, he wanted to see what it'd be like to roll down the hill in our wheelbarrow. He's not hurt,
That's Tim's fault. It's
Tim's fault. Exactly. Mothers, and fathers, or the parents actually, they're so, concerned. For example, yesterday, I just poured hot tea safely to my sister and she freaked out. My dad was yelling at me because I did that.
Oh,
Tea.
that is perfectly reasonable, Corey. I mean, it's like the time my dad freaked out because I pushed my little sister down the hill, but she said she wanted to.
Exactly. She said she wanted to. That's why you pushed. What's the big deal?
Kids in our neighborhood want to play on hills. That's how it is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
She barely, sure, she broke her arm, but she was fine. She's fine.
Kids break things all the time.
Yeah. Who's to say if I weren't there, she wouldn't have broken it anyway?
Exactly.
Speaking of which, I can't do ice skating tonight because I kind of busted. You could see I got a cast on my left foot. Because I asked my older sister to push me down the other hill. But, I won. It was fun.
Worth it.
I wish I could have joined. Oh,
All right, guys. I'm sorry I'm so late. So here are your brooms. One for Uno, one for Dos, one for Tres. I left mine. Oh, I'm gonna go back. Get my broom.
Oh, you're the best. Oh,
they're
gosh.
the best.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, now push me.
Edit. So all I want is a short back and sides, if that's possible. Just a little thing off the top.
I think I should. You said short. What? Sorry.
Short back and sides. I thought this was a professional hair salon. It said there, in crayon on the wall.
Trained. Yes.
Yeah.
I just think Dala should. Dala is my older sister. I am not allowed to touch things. Dala.
So yeah, short back and sides. I'm in a bit of a hurry. I've got a meeting later.
Yeah, I could definitely help you out. Come by my window.
Okay, I mean, fine. Okay. So yeah, it's a bit dull, and you see the ends. They just need just something very simple and short.
I want to do a jagged bob.
Whoa, what? And that's our show. Let's leave it. Everyone come back. Everyone come back.
Jagged Bob.
A jagged Bob.
The famous Krista's a special.
It's the new Rachel.
It
I love
really
that look.
is.
I want the Jagged Bob.
We all do, I think. Thank you everyone for watching this. We are Trash Kingdom. Hopefully we'll be back in the new year, and we will wave awkwardly until Kale tells us otherwise. So thank you very much, and happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Take care.
Oh yeah, until
And we're out.
Yay!
Yay!
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kate.